The back side of this worksheet is one problem, and there's a bunch of questions about this one problem. So it starts up here and it says create the scatter plot that represents the data shown. Here's our data shown over here. Okay, so when we're creating a scatter plot, we want to have like our x-axis and our y-axis, and you can kind of see that written there. In our table, the first column is the x, the second column is the y. When I'm drawing my scatter plot, the biggest thing you need to remember to put down are the labels. High temperature is your x, so you want to make sure that you're writing temperature as your x. And I'm okay if you abbreviate. And then the number of cans sold is your y. So over here we have number of cans sold. You need to make sure you have your labels on your scatter plot. If you don't have your labels, I am taking off major points. On our x-axis, it starts at 55 and it goes all the way up to 84. You can make your scatter plot however you want with the points. Okay, if you want to start at 0 and go up to 100, or if you wanted to skip, remember in our notes we drew a break in the graph and then we started off at a greater value, so we could start off at like 50, then we can go 60, 70, 80, 90, like that. Same thing with our y values. We start at 335, it looks like, is the smallest value, and it goes up to 780. So I'm also going to put a break in that graph, and I'm going to start at 300, and I'll go up like 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Okay, and then like 800 would be up here. So then all we have to do is plot the points. As long as your graph makes sense, you will get full credit, okay? Your points do not have to be perfect, they just have to be in the general area. So 55 and 340, 55 should be in between here, and 340 should be probably right about right there. Then we have 58 and 335, 64 and 410, 68 and 460,